Hello again and welcome back to Tinkercad. In this video we will model a tool. Actually we will model a tool like this which has an open-end spanner and also a ring spanner. The same size but different type in both end of the tool. And we will also write our names to the tools. Okay, let's start the modeling as we have done before by clicking this Create New Design. And this way we can again get back to the work plane. Okay. So let's start by doing the ends of the tool. And for that we again use this cylinder shape. I'll take the cylinder shape and now I want this cylinder shape to be, the diameter of the cylinder shape should be 30 millimeters, I think. Let's try 30 millimeters and 30 millimeters like that. And then maybe the height would be like 15 millimeters. Again, I could stretch this to 15, or I could just choose this one and then use numbers and enter to choose the right height for the cylinder. Maybe 15 millimeters is quite thick, I think. So let's change it to 10 millimeters. Okay, now we have 10 millimeters here. Okay, and I think that first we could duplicate this so that we have the same size for both ends of the tool. So now I'll just first choose this, and when I have only one shape I can always do the choosing by clicking this shape, and then I'll just use this duplicate and repeat button here. Now we have two similar shapes together, and when I grab this first one, the second one, then the first one stays here. Okay, now I have the similar ends for the tool. Let's continue so that first let's make this one the ring spanner end and this one the open end spanner. Okay, and for that of course we have to use polygon shape. And it can be found when you scroll a little lower here on the basic shapes. I'll bring this polygon here, and as you can see, if I may bring the polygon here, it's quite, it fits there quite good. So of course we could choose which is the correct. As you can see, when we have a polygon, it's not the same size in width and length, but in width it's this direction, and in length it's from this corner to that corner. So we have different sizes. As you can see, this is 20 millimeters and this is 17.32 millimeters. But of course, if you are doing the tool for a real purpose, then you should measure how big this polygon should be. But now that we are just training how to do this 3D modeling, I think that this is very good size. And then I'll put it here somewhere there, and again I'll do the aligning. I'll align it so that it's in the middle of this tool end. In the middle in this direction, and in the middle in this direction, but now it's already there. And then of course you can guess what to do next. Let's choose this polygon here and make it as a whole, like that. And again, before we do anything else, let's duplicate this polygon whole. Now, when I click somewhere here, you can see that I can click this polygon only, and the polygon is now chosen because there is this light blue line, but this cylinder shape is not chosen because there's no light blue line there. When only the polygon hole is chosen, I can again duplicate it now. Okay, and then I'll grab it, and as you can see, the first polygon hole stays here, and the second one I'll just drag and drop it here. Now I'll choose both these, the end and the hole, so the cylinder shape and this polygon shaped hole. I choose them both, and then I'll group them. And then, as you can see, I have the the ring end of the tool. Then I want to make this end as the open end for the tool, and for that I'll just have to check it from and look it from the top. And if I'm not sure that if I'm looking straight from the top, I can choose this top here. Top. Then I'm looking this one straight, or actually I'm looking the middle point of the work plane from straight from the top. Then I can try to find it so that I don't see these surfaces at all. Then I can see it straight from the top. And now I'll try to fit this so that these two corners of the polygon cut this this cylinder shape so that there's nothing here. So now I have to, okay, now I accidentally chose this square where I should change the height of the polygon. So now I'll grab the polygon and I'll just move it so that, as you can see, the polygon hole cuts off this part where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners, and these corners 1 and 5, they are here on the ring of this cylinder shape. When I'm looking it from here, I think it's quite good. Then I'll choose both of these. Be careful that you don't choose that one. And again, I will group them. And now, as you can see, I have this ring end of the spanner and the open end of the spanner. And what do we need next? It's of course the part of the tool where I can use it. And for that we again use this box shape. The height of the ends is 10 millimeters. So I think that the height of the part where I can handle it, it could be 8 millimeters, and I can show you why 8 millimeters. Okay, and then how big it should be in this direction. While this is 40 30 millimeters in this direction. I think that maybe 18 or 17 millimeters in this direction could be very good. Yes, I think. Okay. And then maybe the length in this direction could be something 100 millimeters. Okay, now I did something that I shouldn't do. Sorry. Length in this part is 100 millimeters. So, okay. Now we could move these and that like that, so that they are quite close, but be sure that you don't see this red part here. So take it bit here, and again here. No, the red part is not there. And again we have to do the aligning. We'll choose all these 3 parts: the open end, the ring end, and then the handle. And we'll do the aligning. But now we have to be careful, because we don't want to align it like this. If we align it in this direction, both of the ends will come. As you can see, I'm not clicking, I just bring my mouse cursor here, and as you can see, those red shapes, they come in the middle of the handle. But we want to align them in this direction and to the middle of the handle, like this. So as you can see, this is in the middle and this is in the middle. And now we'll just check that we don't see the red one here, like that, and we don't see the red one here. I think it's quite good. Again, we want also to align all of these in this height direction, like this. We'll choose in height direction the middle point of the align tool. And as you can see, we have quite good tool there. Quite good. There is a 1 millimeter and here's 1 millimeter. I think that it's very good, so that the ends of the tool are thicker than the handle. Then it's quite good. Okay, now we have the tool, but again I don't group it yet, because as I told you, we are also going to write our names to the tool. So I can use this text shape here, but I want to put it here on this surface. So now I will use this additional work plane as we trained in the first video. I'll bring this additional work plane on this surface, like that. And now, as you can see, this surface is the work plane where we now bring the text. Okay, the text is quite big, but I think that we could first write our names. So when the text part is chosen, in this window we can write our names where the text is now seen. So I'll write M-I-R-K-A, Mirka. Okay, as you can see, it's quite big. Now I just want to change the size of the text. First, I think that I could make it, I think that this was 17 millimeters, so I'll do this 15 millimeters. 15 millimeters in this. And I think that in this direction it's quite good. But if you have a longer name, of course, then you have to change also the width of your name. But I'm I'm quite happy with this. But then, if we want that our name is seen here so that the letters are a bit above from the surface, then I think that we could, now it's 10 millimeters high in this direction. I think that maybe 2 millimeters is good enough. And then again, as you can see, it doesn't fit there. So now I'll choose only the text and the handle. Not these two, but the text and the handle. And then I'll do the aligning. And I want to align them in this direction. And also in this direction. Like that. And then let's get rid of the additional work plane by clicking a new work plane here and then clicking here on the empty space. And then we are back on the original work plane. And now that we have our name here, we can group all these together. Like this. First I chose all these parts and then I click group. And then I have the tool, quite nice tool, or how do you say? Again, if you want to change the color of the tool, you can do it here. When the tool is chosen, just click this solid circle here and choose the color for the tool. I think that I'm making it green. Yeah, but remember, this color choice that we make here, it doesn't affect anyhow to the 3D printing. So in 3D printing, the finished tool will be that color that you have chosen to the 3D printer. This color here, it's only visual. Okay. All right. This is how we make a simple tool and use polygon, holes, cylinders, boxes, text, aligning, duplicate, grouping, and so on. The most usual tools that we use here in Tinkercad. Okay, now we can go back to the Tinkercad dashboard. Sometimes it takes a couple of seconds to get back here. And again, if you want to change something, you can click this Tinker this. And you can get back to the workplane with your tool and you can then do the modifications. Okay, this was the second model that we do. This is the end of this video, and in the next video we will do or model some kind of a little house.